Hi, this is Matthew Robert Payne. I've written 215 Christian non-fiction books on Amazon under the name Matthew Robert Payne, and I have over 6,000 videos here on YouTube. I read a quote by Thomas Kempis that said, if you're a very close friend of Jesus, if you're a very close friend of God, I'm not sure if he said God or Jesus, don't be surprised if you have no friends. And that was telling to me. I read that 30 to 40 years ago, and it's proved to be true. I have only a couple of people I would call friends. I speak to Tolu that I do interviews with most days. We interview God, and I've got friends that comment on my videos, but I haven't had many conversations with them. But a true friendship with God costs a lot, and it sort of narrows down what you can speak on. You're not interested in sports. You're not interested in talking about TV shows. You're not really interested in many subjects. The closer you get to God, the more intimate you get with God, the more intimate your relationship with God, the more you feel his pain, the more you feel his sorrow, the more you have like a holistic point of view of the world. You can see the world through his love, through his compassion. You can be a really friendly person. You can be a hospitable person and a person full of love and grace and humility and compassion for people that you meet. But it sort of narrows down your friendship when you travel really close to God. There's certain things I just can't discuss with people that I meet for lunch. I've got two carers that I spend time with each week, and I just can't talk about my relationship with God to them. I can't talk about important things to me and important things to God. It's people in this world are so they seem to be so caught up with this world and the loves of this world that it seems that you present as someone who's narrow-minded. You present as someone who can't speak on many subjects. And don't get me wrong, I I don't work, and I just do one or two videos a day and spend most of my time on YouTube. I'm practically retired. I'm on a disability income from the government. I don't have to work. And I spend time watching YouTube videos and political videos, and from time to time, I get inspiration to do a video of mine and a video separate to my interviews with God that I do each day. But I don't have really close friends. I only have my co-author Tolu that I produce books with and produce videos each day as we interview God. Besides speaking to her, I don't speak to anyone each day. I have carers come in 3 days a week, and we have conversations, but not at the depth of a conversation that I have. One of them's and both of one of them doesn't believe in God and hasn't chosen a faith. and one's an atheist, and you can't really spend a lot of time talking about different dimensions of God's personality with an atheist. So I guess I'm saying to you that if you don't have friends, if you find it hard to develop close friendships with people, and you've got a good relationship with God or Jesus or both, just trust that Thomas Kempis, in his book, The Imitation of Christ, knows what he's talking about, that if you're a close friend of Jesus, you may not have other friends. And I've ascertained that Jesus and God need me to be a friend, and they need me, sadly, to be lonely and only really concentrate on them and their needs. I realised that if I had a lot of friends and was busy seeing all these sorts of friends, I wouldn't have time to do the work I do for God each day. And perhaps if I had multiple friends, I wouldn't be so focused on my intimacy with God and Jesus. I say God and Jesus for 30 years. I was really close to Jesus until he introduced me to his Father, and over the last 20 years, I've grown closer to his Father and the Holy Spirit. So I've got a relationship with the whole three of them. And in recent 2 years, I've been doing consecutive interviews with God, and I've, through asking 2,000 to 3,000 questions, my co-author Tolu asking 2,000 to 3,000 questions of God, and God answering, 99% of them. I've really grown close to God, and in the process, it's really developed a great intimacy that I don't know if I've grown closer to God than I am to Jesus, but I'm close to both of them. I'd encourage people who don't have friends and who are close to God or Jesus or both of them. I'd encourage them to journal. I'd encourage them perhaps to start a YouTube channel, or perhaps become writers and find a place where you can put your thoughts down on paper and express yourself. And even if only two people watch each of your videos, at least your relationship and your experience with God will help people. But I find it kind of cathartic. Cathartic's a word people mightn't understand, but I find it sort of healing and special to relay my thoughts in video and relay my thoughts in books. And it's a good way to process the spiritual and emotional and political and spiritual information that you're receiving each day and you're going through each day. And so it's good to be someone creative, even if you're sharing your thoughts in a journal. It's just a good way of letting go of thoughts and processing your thoughts. If you're looking for a friend and you could do with a friend who's close to God, you can take the time to join YouTube and start to follow my videos and comment on my videos, and I'll develop a relationship with you. You may not want to be my friend, but I'd encourage you to start to respond and comment on my videos if you want to be a close friend. I want to thank the YouTubers Jonas and Jeremy and Ronald for being dear friends of mine who watch most of my videos and comment on my videos, and I deeply appreciate you guys. I wish I could talk to you each day over Facebook phone, and I wish you had the time to develop a closer relationship with me. But besides Tolu, I really appreciate you. If you've listened to this video and it sort of answered some questions for you and answered the reason why you may be single, I hope my testimony and my story has encouraged you to grow closer to Jesus. I know that taking the time to journal and taking the time to start your own YouTube channel or start to write books may be helpful for some. A certain percentage of you may do that from now on, but I wish you all the best if that's not something, not a course that you're going to take with your life. Thank you for listening to my video, and if you can comment, I'd really appreciate a comment on what you thought of this video. God bless.